Hey fam, how's it going? Speed Duel Bro here, and in today's video we have Labyrinth of Clowns. Let's go. For the skill card we have Shadow Reborn, and then for the monster lineup we've got 3 Dream Clown, 2 Crass Clown, and 2 Ryukushin Clown, and 2 Sphere Karibo. For spells we have 2 Allure of Darkness, and then on the traps, 1 Nightmare Wheel, 3 Labyrinth of Nightmare, 3 Zero Gravity, and 3 Damage Condenser. And then for the side deck, we got 2 Dogoran, 2 Offerings to the Doom, and 2 Dust Tornado. How to win / strategies. Now, as you all know, fam, the clown's strong effects revolve around shifting their battle positions. So the best way we can support our clown's effects is by establishing the field. And how are we going to establish the field? Well, through our back row. So with cards like Damage Condenser, now for those of you that don't know what Damage Condenser does, what it does is whenever we take battle damage, we discard 1 card and then we can special summon a monster from our deck in attack position equal to or less than the battle damage that we took. Now, for better or for worse, the clowns are weak. See? Dream Clown with 1200, Crash Clown with 1350, and Ryukushin Clown with 800. So 9 times out of 10, we're going to be able to pull this trap card off. So let's say the opponent attacked us with DD Warrior Lady, 1500 attack. So we activate Damage Condenser. Why don't we discard the Crass Clown? And then let's say we special summoned a Dream Clown from the deck. And there you go. We've already got half of the combo established. Up next, it's our turn. So now we can really unleash the nightmare on the opponent, fam. Remember, the opponent only has their DD Warrior Lady on their side of the field, so we've got options here. We can either shift the Dream Clown to defense position, thus destroying their monster, or if for whatever reason they had more monsters on the field, we can activate Shadow Reborn, bring back our Crass Clown here, and then we can either activate one of our back row cards. We can go with Zero Gravity, and so this will do that. And then we get to pop a monster and return a monster to the opponent's hand. Or don't forget, we have the Ryukushin Clown in our hand, so we can just summon it and then shift another clown to a different battle position. And what's cool about Ryukushin Clown, fam, is that it says here when this card is summoned. So anytime you summon it, we get to shift a battle position. I think that's pretty cool. I can see that coming in clutch, especially with Shadow Reborn or Damage Condenser. So as you can see, fam, the moment that we can establish field presence, we kind of have our opponent in a lock, especially if Labyrinth of Nightmare is there to stay too for, a few turns. But as you can see, fam, the strategy for this deck is very simple. It just revolves around the clowns shifting their battle positions, and the way we're going to help support that win condition is by establishing the field with cards like Damage Condenser. And the moment we can have one of our clowns on the field, that's where we can just start building momentum. And as long as we also have the supporting cards of Zero Gravity and Labyrinth of Nightmare, the opponent will be in for a nightmare. A nightmare of clowns. Card analysis. The skill card Shadow Reborn. Now I like this skill card for this deck because we can bring back any one of our clowns in any battle position that we need, and then we let Ryukushin or Zero Gravity or even Labyrinth of Nightmare take care of the rest. And then we play the 3 Dream Clown, the star and ace of this deck for obvious reasons. It's the easiest and strongest effect to pull off. And then we play the 2 Crass Clown and the 2 Ryukushin Clown just to stay within the clown theme. But I think it's pretty cool how Crass Clown, it's like, okay, Dream Clown's got the attack position covered and Crass Clown has defense covered. So the moment these two switch battle positions, we have something for the opponent, So really, the opponent can't even swarm the field because of our clowns. The opponent's monsters are either going to get destroyed or they're going to get bounced back to their hand. And what's really cool about these 2 clowns, fam, is that their effects only affect the opponent's monsters. So meaning, no matter how many times we shift their battle position, our side of the field stays safe. I think that's an overlooked fact. That's pretty cool. And as for the Ryukushin Clown, I think it's just really cool tech support for the clowns. the fact that it's going to be able to use its effect no matter what kind of summon it is. Normal summon, flip summon, special summon. No worries, Ryokushin Clown's going to do its business. And then we play the 2-Sphere Karibo. Now this fam is just honestly pure tech choice. Now the reason why I like Sphere Karibo as a tech choice for this deck is because it adds an element of surprise on the opponent. So let's say for example, we summon our Dream Clown in face-up attack position first turn, and we have some kind of back row and then a Sphere Karibo in our hand. The opponent will never see the Sphere Karibo coming, and the fact that Sphere Karibo is also a dark attribute, which will also add some synergy for our Allure of Darkness. Again, Sphere Karibo is just pure tech choice. Play whatever you want, fam. Shoot, I would even recommend playing Wall of Disruption just because of how weak offensively our clowns are. And then we play the 2 Allure of Darkness just to speed the process up so that hopefully we can get to our combo pieces sooner rather than later. And then we play the 1 Nightmare Wheel. Now fam, you could go with Zoma, and I would agree that Zoma is infinitely better, but I wanted to stay true to the theme of nightmares and clowns. And the fact that we're playing 3 Labyrinth of Nightmare, you can see where the common theme is. So there you go, 1 Nightmare Wheel. And then we play the 3 copies of Labyrinth of Nightmare. Now the reason why I felt like 3 was necessary is because it's going to help us establish the field better. You know, the moment that we can get a clown on the field and some sort of card that will allow us to shift battle positions, we'll be in a good spot. So that's why Labyrinth of Nightmare is at 3 in this deck. And then we play the 3 Zero Gravity. Now this is just common knowledge for all of the clown players. Zero Gravity is the best trap card for the clowns because we can activate it anytime, thus activating the clown's effects anytime. And then we play the 3 Damage Condenser. The reason why we're playing 3 is so that we can, again, help establish the field faster. And 9 times out of 10, we are going to go for Dream Clown with Damage Condenser. And the cool thing about the clowns, as mentioned earlier, is that for better or for worse, their stats are kind of weak. So pulling Damage Condenser off is going to be pretty easy. And then for the side deck fam, this is all just self-explanatory stuff. 2 Dust Tornado for back row removal. Offerings to the Doom just in case we run into Jinzo or anything troublesome. And then same thing goes for Doggoran. If we run into anything troublesome, we'll just tribute the opponent's monster away and then have our clowns do the rest of the work. And now fam, it's time for the moment of truth. Where does this deck rank on the power scale? In my humble opinion, this deck is casual. Now the reason why I say this deck is casual fam is because the deck needs some time to set up, but I promise you that if you can set up your field fairly quickly, your opponent will be in for a true clown nightmare. And another thing to consider fam is that offensively, the clowns are kind of weak, so we're not going to be running over opponents' monsters, or we may just lack enough attack strength to do lethal damage. But thankfully, the clown's effects are just as powerful, so the clowns compensate for that weak attack strength through powerful effects. But honestly fam, I feel like this deck could have been semi-competitive if Dream Clown had been a dark attribute. If Dream Clown had been a dark attribute, this deck's synergy would be that much better because of the Allure of Darkness. So meaning we really could speed things up. But again fam, that's just my humble opinion. So there you go, that's the deck. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please feel free to hit the like button because it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't already subscribed to me, your Speed Duel bro, you're more than welcome to subscribe because 2 things. 1, I always play to win and I'll teach you how to win. And no matter what the power level of the deck, be it casual, semi-competitive, or competitive, we're gonna do our best to win this thing. And 2, if you love speed duels, I'm sure you'll love me too, your Speed Duel bro. Alright fam, that's it for now. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.